You already know Kowloon Restaurant, established in 1950 and spanning 4 generations, serves a multi-Asian menu. Did you also know that Kowloon Restaurant is New England's premier Asian dining and entertainment complex, serving Cantonese, Szechuan, Thai, and Polynesian cuisine? And did you know that Kowloon Restaurant is also the home of the finest Japanese sushi? If you haven't dined at Kowloon Restaurant lately, then you simply haven't dined at Kowloon. Kowloon Restaurant, Route 1 North in Saugus.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Harley Race.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
This is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans, welcome to another installment of the History of Wrestling in New England. I'm Dan Maurice of the Boston Wrestling Club and the Millennium Wrestling Federation. Before we take a look back at the great history of professional wrestling here in the Northeast, I want you to keep in mind that, as always, we produce these videos absolutely free for fans around the corner and around the world to enjoy and learn from. We have big plans for 2015, from live wrestling events and videos to cutting-edge news and history. Last year alone, Carlito, Al Snow, Vader, Demolition, WWE Hall of Famer Tony Atlas, we're all here in MWF Studios. We were involved in fans being able to meet Hulk Hogan and Rob Van Dam, and tons more planned for the new year. In order to make all of our plans a reality, we need as much fan support as humanly possible. You can help the cause by simply hitting the like, share, and subscribe buttons on YouTube. Even more important, to have these superstar guest autograph sessions and even more episodes of Wrestling Insiders with John Cena Sr. Donate what you can to the cause. Let's be the PBS of professional wrestling. Fans from anywhere in the world can donate any amount, 50 cents, $1, $5, $10, to our PayPal email address, bw@bostonwrestling.com. And there's a new donate button on the front page of the bostonwrestling.com super site. Every dollar raised goes into our 2015 endeavors for your enjoyment. Today we flash back to February the 3rd, 1983. The World Wrestling Federation was live in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Johnny Rodz battled Eddie Gilbert to a time limit draw. Ray Stevens defeated Curt Hennig, the future Mr. Perfect. World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions Chief Jay and Jules Strongbow defeated the duo of Mr. Fuji and Charlie Fulton. Rocky Johnson with the win over the Playboy Buddy Rose. And in the main event, it was the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion, the Magnificent One, Don Morocco, battling Superfly Jimmy Snuka to a no contest.
Wrestling fans, John Cena Sr. here. Don't miss a minute of the action when WWE comes to your arena and your area live on February 27th. Friday, the Road to WrestleMania tour continues in the Northeast as Hulk Hogan returns to the world-famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York, New York. Saturday, February 28th, WWE Live comes to you from the Webster Bank Arena in Bridgeport, Connecticut, with John Cena, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, The Big Show, and more. Sunday afternoon, March 1st, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho, and Dean Ambrose lead an action-packed lineup at the First Niagara Center in Buffalo, New York. Also on March 1st, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Rusev, Seth Rollins, and more invade the Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, New York. On Monday, March 2nd, Monday Night Raw explodes in the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, less than 4 weeks before WrestleMania. Friday, March 6th, the Road to WrestleMania tour rolls to the Blue Cross Center Arena in Rochester, New York, with John Cena, Kane, Seth Rollins, Rusev, and more. Sunday, March 7th, you'll see John Cena, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and more at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And Sunday, December 13th, WWE's Tables, Ladders, and Chairs pay-per-view comes to you live from the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. For complete event and ticket information, visit WWE.com. Don't miss the action and excitement of WWE when it comes your way, live.
30 years in the making. Iconic moments take on a new life in stunning images, behind-the-scenes stories, and exclusive interviews.
One of the most incredible nights I've ever had.
On that night, there's nobody else I could have done it with but Scott Hall.
Welcome to WrestleMania!
30 years of WrestleMania. Available September 15th. Pre-order now online or wherever books are sold.